David Lynch is arguably one of the most influential people in cinema history, inspiring many others with movies, TV shows, and video games. Just from Twin Peaks alone, if it was not for David Lynch, we would not have a lot of these shows, who also went on to be influential, with also David Lynch making some of the best movies of all time, and saddest and weirdest, with a lot of mystery behind them. If there's one thing you recognize him for, is definitely his style, and of his movies. Like the fact that they don't make sense, which is true, like even I don't understand my favorite from this filmography. Sadly, David Lynch passed away on January 16 of last year, 4 days before his birthday. And to celebrate one of the most influential people of all time in cinema, I decided to rank all of his movies from worst to best. So let's get to the ranking.
Disappointment in the game of life.
You know, you'll think I'll understand this movie better if I rewatched it, but no, I still don't know what the hell happened in this movie. Now, Eraserhead is Lynch's first movie and his most Lynch movie. Even though it wasn't his best, it does not reach the highs of his later work. It was a good introduction for Lynch's work. Do I understand the plot? No. Is the behind the scenes and the way the movie looks more interesting than the movie itself? Yes. Hard to say what's the meaning of this film, though what I like about this movie, it does not really have a message. Hell, I don't even know if there even is a message. Not even Lynch himself knows. Besides that, the movie is cool, it has a really beautiful black and white cinematography, and it is one of the most important directorial debuts of all time. Overall, for the score I give it, it is a 7 out of 10, aka 3.5 stars. Now, as someone who loves the newer Dune movies, watching this just kinda made me feel unfinished. To be fair, this movie didn't even have final cuts, so there's a lot of stuff left out from the books and the newer movies. Plus, you can really feel that this is more of an unfinished script, yet really rushed. It's pretty much a David Lynch movie, but without his style. Besides that, the movie is good, story feels like a dream, and looks like a dream. The CGI is pretty bad, but charming in a way. But really the thing I don't like about it, is the acting. Sure, you don't think of the acting when you think of Dune, but at least it feels right. But in this adaptation, it really feels like stiff. Most of the characters talk and look like they're from a video game version of Dune. Now, not all of the actors are bad. The villain actors in this movie have a lot of charm to their performance. Speaking of charm, the entire movie has a really nice look to it. It brings charm to the characters who are really bland in this production. The production design looks great and really impressive for its time. The colors grading fits really well. Now, is this Dune adaptation better than the newer Dune movies? No. Does it look nicer? Yes. Overall, this movie is good and not a bad start if you want to watch all of the Dune adaptations. Overall, for the score I give it, it's a 7 out of 10, aka 3.5 stars.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, this is definitely David Lynch's most normal movie, yet his weirdest for not being weird. The movie has this charm of just being in your heart. Now, the movie isn't a cinema masterpiece or anything, it's simply a movie that supports to make you feel guilty. Alvin is guilt in this movie. Throughout the movie, you just feel for the guy trying to get to his brother, even though they had a fallout. The movie isn't profound or anything, yet it's just sad. The movie has great acting, great writing, great cinematography, and it's definitely one of Lynch's most underrated films, yet one of his most interesting movies. Overall, for the score I give it, it's an 8.5 out of 10, aka 4 stars.
What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, to keep it short with you, I have no clue what's this movie about. Like, zero clue. And I'm writing this segment as I just finished it. Besides that, the movie is great. It has a really strong performance by the cast. Laura Dern is a huge standout. I like the monkey at the end. If you notice that this movie looks weird and kinda bad, it's because it's one of the first movies shot in digital, since it was still new at the time. The camera they used for this movie didn't even have HD yet. But the thing about it, I really like the look of this movie. It feels claustrophobic. It feels like I reversed into a analog horror game, which makes this movie look all the better. Besides that, the movie is pretty good. Really, my only problem with it is that it's pretty long. Like, there's a lot of scenes that didn't really fit, but no really to the story. But I mean, it's Inland Empire. What story is there? Believe me, gun to my head, I could not explain this movie even if I wanted to. Though, this movie is really good way to go out, since it was Lynch's last movie project until his death. Even though the movie was a bit long, then I would have liked it. It is pretty influential. I mean, this movie really inspired analog horror and creepypastas. Besides that, the movie is great acting, great colors, great cinematography, and it is fun to watch. Overall, for the score I give to this movie, it's an 8.5 out of 10, aka 4 stars.
I am not an animal!
It's kinda hard to put The Elephant Man into words, not because it's the best one here, it's more or less what has been said about this movie. I think I can agree for everyone that it's a good movie well endowed. The cinematography is stunning. The black and white in this movie is really well. The acting is amazing. Yeah, it's The Elephant Man. It's a great movie with an inspiring message. And again, it's one of the most Lynch's normal stuff. But this movie somewhat shocked me with its Lynch's touch at the last hour of it. I liked it. It's more or less that it kind of came out of nowhere. You can see it. It took a note from Clockwork Orange. With one scene, if you know, you know. Overall, this movie is amazing, and for the score I give it, it's a 9 out of 10, aka 4.5 stars. Blue Velvet is really amazing. It's really gripping in the first hour, yet in the second hour it gives you the sense of being really creepy and mysterious, which I love. I do feel that some scenes do go on for too long, like the in dream scene, which yes, does feel long. Everything else in this movie is great. I do say that this is the best way to introduce yourself to David Lynch movies, since this movie does give you a normal vibes while having Lynch's style with it. It's one of his more normal films, and one of his more creepier ones. Besides that, the movie is really good. There are a lot of scenes that grip you on your seat. The Blue Velvet scene at the club is a highlight, and overall is David Lynch's most defiant scene from any of his movies. Overall, this is an amazing movie, and for the score I give it, it's a 9 out of 10, aka 4 stars and a half. Lost Highway is so damn cool, mysterious, sexy, and badass. It's definitely one of Lynch's coolest concepts for a movie that really has a lot of edginess to it. I like the style of this movie. It's really cool looking, with also the cinematography looking amazing as well. I love the acting in this movie, since in my opinion it's definitely one of Lynch's second best acted films. Bill Pullman is great. Patricia Arquette in the double role is amazing. Overall, I just love this movie. I love the presentation of the idea of limited space, with this movie having amazing color scheme. It fits well with the movie and the idea. Overall, I love this movie, and for the score I give it, it's a 9 out of 10, aka 4.5 stars.
If you're truly wild at heart, you'll fight for your dreams.
If you told me to describe this movie to me, I would say a full erotic adventure with a lot of heart put into it. This is definitely Lynch's at his funniest. Like, this is weird in a fun way. Let me tell you, the performances are great. Nick Cage is a highlight by how much he posed for the film. Like, talk about a great role for him. Laura Dern and Diane Ladd do some career best for both of them. Willem Dafoe as this little creepy sex guy lunatic is a match made in heaven. The writing is really unique for the most Lynch films. The cinematography is expressive. The pacing is great. It's still pretty confusing, but hey, I mean, it's still a great film. The only problem that I have with it is that it could have been easily, and I mean easily, it has like a lot of potential for being a musical. Like, the music is really incredible, especially the song where Nick Cage sings. It's really impressive that this movie won at the Cannes Film Festival. Overall, an amazing movie, and for the score I give it, it's a 9.5 out of 10, aka 4 stars and a half.
She's dead. Wrapped in plastic.
I honestly don't even know what to say. Just has to be one of the most darkest David Lynch movies, even in his standards. Hell, this is one of the most darkest movies I ever seen. Like, seeing Laura going through just pain and suffering is just insanely hard to watch, physically and mentally. But yet so damn interesting. Like, it just near perfection. Like, the closest thing of bad in this film is like the new actress for Donna, not being as good as the OG actress of Donna in the movie. But I like Kit. I can really live with that. Cause this movie is just one of the best horror movies, David Lynch movies, and one of my favorite movies of all time. Is it better than the TV show? No. But like, they're both equally fantastic. Like, dude, throughout the movie, I kept thinking, could it not be worse? But no, the last 30 minutes sat me the hell down just in agony and tears. Like, my god, it's just so dark yet so powerful. It's so hard to watch this movie without spoiling it. Hell, even if I did spoil it, it will be a spoiler for the entire show itself. So please watch Twin Peaks and the movie. They're both works of art, so I highly recommend it to you overall. The score I give it, it's a 10 out of 10, aka 5 stars. Oh my god, this movie is insane and off the rails. How does one even think to describe this movie without sounding crazy? This movie right here is now in my like top 20 favorite movies of all time. Now, cause like, holy, I love everything about this movie, and I mean everything. The mystery, the drama, the cinematography, the colors, the idea of it all. It's just amazing. Seriously, how was this movie booed at the Cannes Film Festivals back then? I can gush about this movie all day. Hell, I'll do it right now, cause like, listen, if you ever want to check out any David Lynch movies, check out this one, and please watch it. Besides that, the movie is just so damn cool. It uses the idea of dream to explore Hollywood jealousy and love so well. And the thing is I love about this movie the most is how I don't even know what's going on. That's how good the movie is. You don't need to know what's going on. You have no idea what's even to think about this movie. The climax, the last 40 climax are so nonsensical and random, and I love it. The song choices are amazing. They make you feel like you're in the dream. If you ever want a movie that has the vibes of a dream, this is the movie to watch. Overall, for the movie score I give it, it's a 10 out of 10, aka 5 stars. And yeah, that's a David Lynch movie making. He never really wanted to chase the box office success. His movies are loud, surreal, and bold, but that's what made him make these movies. Not because of money, fame, or acclaim. He never wanted to chase anything but wanted to make the stuff he loves in his own vision. But the fact is that we can all sit here and ponder all of these movies that give life a little bit of mystery, but with no answer. It's more or less a legacy more beautiful than most will understand. So thank you David Lynch for making these movies and inspiring many others. Rest in peace.